Hello and welcome to another bite-sized jump into Lightrooms. This time we're going to be looking at cropping and at the same time another quick way of straightening your horizons. So we'll jump straight in there. An image, I had a look through my images, I don't have that many landscapes, so this is the closest I've kind of got, so let's jump in and have a look and see where we go with this particular image. So I'd like to crop it a little bit and take care of that horizon there, see if we can straighten it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more natural as we'd expect to see it. So if I go into the develop module, and this time we're going to use the crop tool, the crop overlay. If I click on that, we've got options. As you can see, I've got this overlay on the top already, flowing this way and that. If you want to change those, press O and you will cycle through a range of different overlays that you can use to help you with your cropping and your composition. If you press Shift and O, you can change the way they appear. This is what I'm using at the moment. Another thing you might want to do is lock the aspect, so anytime you crop, everything stays at the same ratios as original. Alternatively, as I prefer to use, you can move it around as you see fit, and aspect ratio will change accordingly. So before we jump in, the first thing I want to do is go and actually change or correct this horizon. So if I click here, and it's a bit like the verticals and horizontals we did before, except you only need one point of reference here. So just your horizon, generally the easiest way of doing horizons, to be honest, and let it go and it will click. And now in case of cropping, it's just a case of finding the composition that you like. In this case, I want to get the connection between these two really strong and less of the group in the background. So first of all, I'm going to bring down here, so we've lost the people in the background. Still want to get a bit of context in the horizon. I like the way her shoulders are leading through, so is there any way I can position that a little bit more? Just going to change the view a little, and I like the way from the diagonal, just clipping her hand and going through. Let's see if we can emphasize that so it goes straight through to his eyes, diagonal up, clipping the hand, and so we've got a connection there. Just flip it back around again. It's still echoing, just checking the corners to see if I can use any of the brickwork to help give us a leading line. It's not really, and then just looking in the background to see whether we can use any more of that. I think it's worked quite well, just moving in here a little bit more to make sure we're leaving that on a dark aspect. And I think that's about us, so job done.